Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here. Hopefully you're having an awesome Saturday. More importantly, hopefully you're having an awesome St. Patrick's Day 2018. If that's something you choose to celebrate, happy St. Patrick's Day 2018. Today, we're going to be talking about the best ways in which you can celebrate St. Patrick's Day in GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. All right, the number one spot today, play with Pocky McCreary. So in case you guys don't know, Pocky McCreary, who is one of the main characters in GTA 4, actually returns in Grand Theft Auto 5. So Pocky is a member of the McCreary crime family. He is also Irish, and he makes an appearance in GTA 5. Now, if you want to play with him, I would recommend doing the Palito Bay score. Now, you can also use him in the jewel store job, but if you use him as a contact in the Palito Bay score, he'll actually talk about his time in Liberty City. He'll actually talk about Nico Bellic. It's a really cool reference. It's a really cool Easter egg, and I'm pretty sure in GTA 5, he's one of like the few Irish characters that we actually have in game. So if you're playing single player, do one of these heist missions and get yourself involved with Pocky. The number two spot, go to the ammunition store and get yourself an Irish parachute bag. So in case you guys don't remember Rockstar doing this, I think it was in the flight school update, they added a bunch of different countries that you could have for parachute bags, and Ireland is one you can get. So go ahead and get that. You could also get a green parachute if you wanted to as well. And while you're in the ammunition store, you could also get yourself a green flare gun. You could actually do that for all your weapons, actually, if you wanted to. Paint them all green. Unfortunately, there's not like a bright green color that you would sort of associate with either the Irish flag or St. Patrick's Day, but close enough, and that's something that you can do as well. The number three spot today, go to a bar. So I would recommend the Yellow Jack Inn in Sandy Shores. This is something you can do, and we've actually done this in online, and it is a ton of fun when you try and get all 30 people in a lobby in one bar. It is so hectic. It is so chaotic. We've done this on some of my live streams in the past, and it is a blast in order to try. So I would definitely recommend this if you have crew, if you have friends together, get to a bar, just hang out, or you could maybe go to like a bar on your yacht or something like that if you're super fancy. But I was thinking, you know, the one in Sandy Shore is a little bit more of a St. Patrick's Day vibe. So that's sort of what I was thinking right there. Now, this was completely intentional, but when I went in the Yellow Jack Inn, I actually found two Easter eggs that can kind of relate to St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. The first is like a street sign for Dublin, which I believe is a major city in Ireland. So it says Bail Atha Salathe. I have no idea. Dublin 1, that's all it is. If you guys know what that means, let me know. Maybe this is an Easter egg to something totally different, but I do know that it is a reference towards an Irish city. And then towards the door, I think there's like either an advertisement or like a clock for some sort of Irish product, whatever the case is. I'm sure it's like beer or something like that because we're in a bar. But that's actually two pretty cool references that I didn't even put down on my list. I just happened to stumble upon them when I was recording this video. The number four, paint one of your cars green. Now you could go all out and do like a green paint job with a white secondary and maybe either orange tire smoke or orange wheels. You could really make a full-blown Irish car here, which could be pretty cool. And even if you only use it for one day, what do they say about like if not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day, you get pinched or something like that? Do that because you don't want to get pinched in GTA Online for not having a green vehicle. Number five, even though you've got a green vehicle, you're also going to want a green outfit as well. I think that's what the saying is actually for. Like if you don't have green clothing, you'll get pinched. So we do have a lot of green jackets, pants, shoes, haircuts, accessories. You can get a lot of green stuff in online. At least for today, make sure your character is wearing something like that. Otherwise, the people of online are going to start pinching him. So definitely go ahead and do that. If you want to be very patriotic about Ireland, you could actually buy a Deluxo. Now, the reason I'm saying this, and it might not make sense right now, the Deluxo is based off of the DMC-12 DeLorean. Now, the DMC-12 DeLorean was actually built outside of a small town of Belfast, Ireland, and they only made a handful of them. So the Deluxo is from Ireland, which is really cool. You don't see a lot of big car manufacturers coming out of Ireland, but DMC was, and they actually built most of the DeLoreans that we see today that are still left in Ireland, which is really cool. So if you don't have a Deluxe, you could be very patriotic and you could end up getting one today. Up next, you could actually buy a Dukes and put the Irish flag on top of it. So I think the Dukes is actually free, so this won't cost you any money, but I think to put the Irish flag or the Ireland flag on top will cost you a little bit of money. You could do what I said earlier, buy a green car and put the Irish flag on top. That's kind of like a 2-for-1 right there. So that's another way to show your Ireland patriotism, or I guess St. Patrick's Day patriotism. After that, you could buy a Marshall monster truck. Some of you guys might not know the Marshall monster truck actually has an Irish flag that you can put on there. It has a lot of different countries, but Ireland is one of them. So that's definitely something you could do as well. And last but not least, in order to finish off your St. Patrick's Day celebrations, what you can do is actually check out some Easter eggs. So this first Grand Theft Auto Easter egg is actually a reference to Father Ted. So you can see on the left, there's actually an in-game screenshot of a Grand Theft Auto 5 character who's holding up a sign that says, "Down with this sort of thing." And then on the right, there's actually a reference to real-life Father Ted writer Graham Linehan, and you can see it sort of says, "Down with this sort of thing" on a sign, and it says, "Careful now." I'm not really sure what that's from, but that's a cool reference right there. But anyways, that right there is how you can celebrate St. Patrick's Day 2018 in GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you guys going to be doing for St. Patrick's Day? Are you going to be celebrating with friends or family? Are you going to be doing something green specific? I don't know. Let me hear from you guys in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.